Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everyone who's here. Thank you for those of you who have subscribed to the channel. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm a divine channeler, a medium, a spirit extractor specialist, and I also happen to be a divine twin flame on the path to reunion. And we are in the blue full flower moon in Scorpio. We had the Scorpio energies that were truly intense, and these are channeled messages that I'm going to bring forth today. A lot of this, most of this actually, I got from the Egyptian cat goddess Bast. Yes. And so I'm really looking forward to sharing some of these, and of course, you know, like always, if you are new to the channel, I love when people are sending me synchronicities with these videos. Perhaps there's time signatures or there's just other different signs and synchronicities that you're getting. That would be fantastic if you share them below. And let me know if you resonate with these messages. If there's certain parts of this that maybe you don't resonate with it, that's okay too. I always just say, trust your own inner truth. It can never steer you wrong whatsoever. So here I am in the spirit chair here. And I have some of these messages down, but I am going to just see whatever else comes in too, just so I can add in anything, any kind of intuitive insights that I get right on the spot. So, by the way, before I start, in case anyone's new, you can visit me on the paranormalpriestess.com. That is my website. I also have a Facebook, which is the Paranormal Priestess, and I'm on Twitter. You can find that at ParaPriestessYT. I also have my own personal Twitter too, if you'd like to follow me at para_priestess. I'm going to leave all of that information below. I do absolutely give private sessions. The sessions that I give are very high level divine channelings. I am a psychic medium as well. I can speak to those on the other side. It really depends on what's going to be in the highest good for someone. But I absolutely give readings 30 minutes, an hour. I've been receiving lots of inquiries, so just give me a few days to respond to your inquiry. What I do is I check to see if you're a vibrational match, and if we are, if it is guided, if I'm the correct reader for you, or clearer, because I've been having a lot of clearing cases coming up. If I am, then I will let you know through email, so you can contact me on my contact page. That's the best way. So, theparanormalpriestess.com. So, the full flower moon is also considered a blue moon because we usually have one full moon in the month. So anytime there's more than one full moon, that would be considered a blue moon. And this one in particular in Scorpio was really intense energies, especially connected to sensuality and intimacy. Okay, so yes, this goes into the areas of sexual intimacy, also lust, passion, all of that. But it also delves into other areas of intimacy too. So relationships, intimacy relationships, or perhaps lack thereof of intimacy. So that's been coming up. This moon really has a very strong focus on the sensuality aspect and the passionate aspect. But there was also a lot that I was picking up too, and also experiencing, having to do with just letting go of emotions that no longer serve us in regards to how we relate to our past aspects. And not only that, but also the healing of a lot of things that we cut off from ourselves, feeling, okay, this is not me anymore, that's not me anymore. And a lot of things that we cut ourselves off from. I have been noticing, and have definitely been receiving intuitive messages, that a lot of these things are coming back, but they're not coming back the same way. They're coming back in a healed and renewed way. Okay? So let me know if anyone has kind of experienced, wow, you know what? I thought I left that part of me behind and I was done with it, and now it's reemerged. It's reemerged in a new way. So those are some of the key things here. As far as my notes here, I'm just going to share a little bit of what Bast had to say, especially about the sensuality and the way that we relate to our sensual selves, and how maybe perhaps we are blocked. We are blocked in that way. She says, I, Bast of Egypt, would like to deliver a very important message to share with those who are experiencing the galactic portal of the full moon in May. Can you feel your heart beating? Can you feel the pull of the lover within? It is the moon of sensuality, which I will share in the most sacred of ways. The goddess energy is abound with all full moons. This is true. But the sensuality of the lover wishes to be rediscovered within you. For the Scorpio rises in passion and confidence within, rises in passion and confidence within that passion. Okay? Sensuality and the enjoyment of this is ancient and can be brought about by perfumes, dance, song, makeup. To truly connect with the energy of sacred sensuality is to truly align with the divine passionate nature, which is innate. I am the goddess of perfumes. I am the goddess of music, sensuality. I am the joy, pleasure in many forms. Understand that this energy is now coming through your sacral and rising up to your hearts. So we have a lot of sacral clearing going on here, and that also comes with a lot of things that we hold on to emotionally. Anger's coming out, purging angers, maybe purging upsets and things like that. I have been tending to experience some bouts of frustration and anger coming out of this center. And I have absolutely been feeling a lot of movement there in my sacral energy that's going into that area, clearing it and activating it. So just let me know if you are receiving that same type of message or if you're experiencing that. She's saying, beloveds, embrace the inner passionate fires that bring connection to your own divine feminine and divine masculine natures. Pay attention and connect to the spark that ignites with such fire. The unions you seek are within, therefore they are experienced without, as the sacred ankh, which I am wearing tonight, of life force and creativity. Okay, so we have a lot of embracing our own sensuality. And a lot of times, you know, we go through life and we go from relationship to relationship. Some of the relationships can be considered more on the lust level. Others, you know, there's all different levels of relationship, of experience, of growth. With those who are on the twin flame path, definitely this area has been being cleared out. So any types of traumas that might be coming up, or any way in which you have been suppressed, you have not connected with your own intimacy in a healthy way for whatever reason, whatever you've gone through. This is now coming up to absolutely being cleared. I've been working with a lot of my clients in channel sessions with this particular thing, with this center. And I do always recommend carnelian stone. There's also, you know, different orange stones are great with this. I just got a beautiful piece actually of orange calcite, and it's gorgeous, and it's a really powerful stone to bring happiness and joy. But it's a great stone for your sacral center, because that's also the center where you can experience pleasure in all areas of your life. So how have you been oppressed there? How have you suppressed your ability to enjoy pleasures? This could be sexual pleasures, okay? Intimately connecting with your body in a healthy and beautiful way. Understanding and connecting, aligning with the beauty of your body, the beauty of who you are. Connecting with your creativity. That's the creative center, the womb. A lot of very strong goddess energy, for sure, with this full moon. Of course, yes, the goddess is always connected to the moons. But with this particular one, with the Scorpio energy, with this particular portal, it is bringing about a lot of that. And how do you connect with yourself? And if there are any types of issues with that, if you feel disconnected from intimacy, or disconnected from feeling liberated, in that type of way with your sensuality, then it's really time to acknowledge what is coming up and to be able to proactively clear that out. So we do find, especially with twin flames, if you are on the twin flame journey, there are a lot of partners from the past, their energies are being cleared out of that center. And any type of lower paradigm ways in which we connect with relationship and we connect with intimacy, those are now coming up, okay, to be clear. Bast says, ask yourself how you can be at peace with your sacral chakra. How can you step into this beautiful creative energy, like we talked about? How have you not felt liberated intimately? Okay. She talks about carnelian. She does mention that stone as one, and I feel very connected to Bast, so I do feel very connected to carnelian stone. Of course, lapis lazuli, which is an Egyptian stone. Candles, music, scent, all that invigorates the senses can assist with the passionate side of you and the confidence that comes from this. And sometimes, a lot of us may get into a slump after, and it's really important to realize that sensual and sexual play and intimacy, playfulness, all those things are so important. It's a part of enjoying life. It's a part of really stepping into yourself and feeling liberated and free. And, of course, in a safe and healthy way. That's what we're talking about. So we can bring a lot of these things to ourselves. We don't have to be in a physical partnership, by the way. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm talking about. But we don't have to be connected to a physical partner, especially if you're a twin and you're physically disconnected or separated. Not disconnected. You're separated from your twin in the physical right now. You're never disconnected. The whole point is that energetically, you are always connected, and it's very important to be in your own alignment. So what can you bring to yourself? Be that romance, be that sensuality. It's a beautiful thing. You want to step into your beauty. You want to step into that intimacy. Okay, connect with your body in a healthy and sensual way. It's those types of things are coming up with this moon. I have to say it the way it is. And it's nothing to be ashamed about in any type of way. We are all now collectively moving into this place where we are stepping into divine, sacred sexuality, divine, sacred sex. Okay, and anything that is not of that, those are the things that now are coming up, and all of those emotions that are connected to that as well. Okay, but yes, she mentions about candles, music, perfume, scents, oils, all those different things. Anything, like she talks about, that can invigorate your senses and bring out that passionate side within you. You carry yourself a little taller, a little bolder, perhaps. Whatever it could be. It could be a new piece of clothing. It could be just a different hairstyle that you decide to play with. It could be anything that's going to refresh you and bring you new life, new joy, help bring out that sexy in you, right? And yeah, that's what this moon's bringing out, a lot of that. She goes on to say that these questions can lead you to the answers that open up avenues of pleasure that bring grand rewards of being open to the electric and the magnetic within, so that you are bringing this out. You're radiating that out. Okay, you're radiating that to your beloved. If you are more of the magnetic, then you're stepping into that magnetic. Okay, if you're more of the electric, you're stepping into that electric. You're embodying that. So remember, of course, it all begins with you. How do you relate to passion and sensuality and intimacy and the emotions and that are connected to that? And how do you connect with your body? Are you self-loathing with your body? Are there certain parts of yourself in which you're finding it very hard to accept or to love, or to find that they have their own beauty and uniqueness? Okay, we have those questions there. You may celebrate at any time. You may feel pleasure in many ways. Your own beloved, no matter connected within the physical or not at this time, will partake in the joys of lovemaking and can also help clear any and all traumas and suppressions from your sacral chakra, so that you will be receiving the purest of exchanges that are divine in nature. Okay? So for twins, it is absolutely very common to be able to make love across time and space. Absolutely. And it really is, it still, blows my mind that this can happen. That you can touch each other beyond time and space. you know, those touches, the energetic touches are there. You can communicate telepathically. You can touch each other telepathically. You can engage in that sensual and beautiful sacred experience together, even though you're not physically in union yet. And it's a gorgeous thing. And I have to say, this is what's coming up a lot with this full moon, is ushering that in. Okay, your beloved, if your beloved's not with you in the physical right now, there are other things that are coming up intuitively here, is that they are hiding with a lot of emotions, and a lot of emotions are coming up with this full moon for sure. Okay, but we have hidden secrets that are going on. And your beloved is definitely thinking about their space. They're thinking about who is in their space, who they intimately connect with. And now it's not just, we're not talking about just lovers here, okay? It may not be a lover at all, but it may even be just in their intimate circle of friends and things. And a lot of what they may be deemed to be intimate connection or a close bond there, they're coming to find out that this is actually not authentic. And so that's coming up. So there's a lot of emotions, a lot of reflecting on intimacy as a whole, though. Okay. There's also a lot of being in hiding with the way they're attracted, and that pull and that allure of their beloved. Okay. So a lot of that's coming up. Okay, a lot of attraction, a lot of sensuality and passion, and so they're feeling it. They're absolutely feeling it, and chances are you are absolutely feeling that too, and you're also feeling them. So that is coming up as well. Okay, Bast adds here about rituals that are of pleasure that can assist one in stepping into the beautiful allure of one's being. Okay, so connect with that in the ways that feel comfortable to you. And she's talking about that, and this could be in like different ways too. It's sensuality, but also just whatever brings joy too. Rituals of joy that help that creative side of you, bring that creativity, that life force out of you. And this is also the sacral center. She's saying pay much attention to what you are sensing. Yes, with Scorpio, we're having huge psychic power, psychic insights, all of that. A lot of telepathy going on now, a lot of picking up, a lot of channeled messages, a lot of very vivid dreams. I know I've been getting this, and I just had this happen this morning. Really lucid and very vivid dreams, but ones that are really giving you very important details, very important insights about where you are in your growth, where you are in your evolution. Okay, so pay attention to that. You may want to write that down. She goes on to say that there are important insights at this time that are assisting you with the next steps of your journey. Okay, so helping you wherever you still have some healing to do. That's coming up. Also, insights that would be helping you to take those next steps, those next action steps. She says that this information could be trusting and taken as truth. Okay, the galactic portal is bringing about, just as a whole, this is a very intense galactic portal, bringing about a closure of the old. Many of them are, but it's the closing of the old, letting go of all that has been expected. Okay, holding light to a grander scale collectively. So it's the collective light really coming in very, very strongly, and letting go of all expectations comes up with this. Not feeling like you're expecting anything from the future at all. Not expecting from your beloved. Not delving into how is it going to happen, when is it going to happen, all these different questions, all these different triggers. There is a beautiful peace. Let me know if you can feel it. A beautiful peace and a serenity here of just, I trust, I detach, I have faith, I surrender, I let go. And so all the noise from the past, anything, maybe if you've been pulled in different directions with information, perhaps you've been cruising all over, looking for all this information about your journey and clicking all the YouTube videos and making sure what's happening, making sure that you're keeping up to date with your divine feminine or divine masculine social media content and all that sort of thing. There is a beautiful sense now of the letting go of all of that and just standing where you are. Well, REM, standing in the place where you live, right? But it really is just standing very strongly within your being. Confidence comes up with this portal. Standing in your confidence with who you are and the beauty that you are. That includes the sensuality. That includes how you intimately relate with yourself, how you also intimately relate with others, all those, who you are. And it really draws a lot there for you to decipher as to what's authentic, what's not authentic. But there's a confidence there now of just knowing who you are. And that's perfectly okay, knowing what you're here to do and not worrying about anything else. I really get with this portal of just allowing the path to just move ahead, because it is absolutely moving. Unions are being pushed really, really hard. I know with Archangel Michael in my sessions, he's really staying on top of everyone, bringing to them all the information that's going to help them to clear out anything that's left, as well as whatever interferences are coming up. If there's psychic attacks, attachments, or anything like that on the outside, he is really right up front with, let's get it done. Let's get it done, let's get it done, let's get it done, and let's stand in our power. But I do get this galactic portal really very strongly about standing in one's power and being proud and feeling beautiful and feeling strong in that power. Strong in that beauty and sensuality of the divine feminine or the divine masculine. And really just embodying, aligning with that power. A lot of higher self coming in, anchoring further in, okay? And that's a really, really beautiful thing. We're feeling our higher selves so much more now. We are feeling and experiencing that we're so much more than what we've ever realized. And it's freeing. And that's what this portal brings. It's really that freedom of just not having your faith rocked any longer, okay? And that's an awesome place to be in. There's definite endings here with this portal for sure, okay? And interestingly enough, like I said earlier, is that the parts of you, the aspects of you which you cut yourself off from, ones that you felt you were over and done with, oh, that's the old me. Oh, that part of me is done. We're having so many of our aspects now they're healed. And the reason why we just weren't connecting with them, because they weren't healed. So there was that disconnect, that cutoff. But now we're having those aspects renewed. They're healed, they're new, they're integrating back into our being again, and we're experiencing ourselves in a brand new way. Our old aspects in a brand new way. So we're not losing out on anything. We're becoming whole. And I really picked up a lot of that galactic shift, that portal shift. Okay, so alignment would be the main word here. Okay, listen to what you are hearing within. Feel what you are sensing about your nature. Bring in the nurturing energies of the mother to heal all wounds and celebrate all that you are. I am Bast, and I send my blessings of healing, pleasure, and joy to all who have heeded this message. Okay? So, my gosh, yes, of course, it's been a crazy journey. So many of us we're tired. And yes, there's been purging that's been happening, some angers and frustrations coming out. However, there is a beautiful sense now of just stillness within, really, of really just, again, standing in your power. So for those of you who are really now receiving that message to work with your sacral chakra, this is the time to really pay attention to it. Make sure you are connecting with that area and really just tuning into what's going on there. So that the pelvic area, tune in like I say to my clients, you'll probably, get images within your head and you'll feel certain things. You'll have emotions come up. What is blocking that area from really being healed and activated? What past experiences, what perceptions there are blocking you from really stepping into your glorious nature there? Okay? Tune in. That's the way. And whatever's coming up, trust what's coming up and be able to say, okay, I'm ready to let this go. Whether it's a past karmic partner, whether you've had sexual traumas, whatever the case may be. If you were violated in any way, anything like that, that's keeping you from feeling powerful in your sensuality and your sacred sexuality, and powerful in your joy, in your creative energy. Okay, that's what I'm really getting for this one, and really just paying close attention to what's going on behind closed doors, the hidden, the secret. Chances are you're picking up from your beloved a lot of the things that they're thinking, a lot of the things that they're feeling, a lot of the emotions that are coming up that are about you. They're feeling you. And thinking about how they intimately connect and where there's been lack of intimacy, whether in a romantic way or whether in their circle and their space of people who they've always felt close, intimate bonds with. But this is now all becoming very clear because we are quickly now, and I do say quickly, healing everything and stepping into our own alignment. And this is happening on both ends, for your divine, you as either your divine feminine or you're the divine masculine, and your beloved. So reunions are absolutely coming front and center and everything moving forward. So know that there is a really big sense also with this portal. I just wanted to add this in of I'm moving forward, where you might have felt blocked from things moving forward, manifesting and moving forward. That manifestation process is really moving forward now, and opportunities and doors are opening here, so that way you can move forward on your path, be who you need to be, do what you need to do, all those positive changes taking place for yourself and your beloved, so that way this is all preparing you to come together, to reunite. And then the work, of course, is going to start from there. So there's a lot of work that you'll be doing with your beloved, healing-wise. But truly a sense of moving forward. Goddess bless and God bless you all for all your strength, all your commitment to yourselves and to your beloveds, staying with your truth. And I wish you all the very, very best, and happy full moon. And it's been an absolute pleasure to be here on YouTube, and also to be serving with both the reading work, the channeling work that I do, and also the clearing work that I do. For many, I've heard that a lot of it has been very instrumental in helping them to get their faith back, really work on themselves, get that healing work done, and really be freed from really bad interferences. So with that, I'm so grateful, so thankful that I'm able to do that for people. Thank you so much for listening. TheParanormalPriestess.com. I'm here every Sunday, unless I announce otherwise, from the spirit chair. Wishing you the brightest blessings. And remember, everyone, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Take care, friends. See you next week.